Hey guys, welcome to another video. I'm going to do a breakdown analysis of today on EURUSD. There was a good 37 RR trade that could have been taken today. I'm going to show you that breakdown of that trade along with the overall analysis on what I see on the daily basis. Now real quick on the daily, I'm going to show you how you can see this on a 5-minute chart. You can see on the daily we sweep the previous day's high and we sweep the previous day's low, creating an outside sweep candle, gathering liquidity, people entering sales into the market, stopping out, or running big drawdowns in a reversal in the opposite direction after this low was hit early in the morning. Alright, so we're on the 5-minute chart, Euro USD, and this is going to be your low where it sweeps the previous day's low and grabs liquidity out of the market. You will see this happen in the market quite often, and you need to prepare yourself for it, because what people will do is they will see the low of the previous day broken. There's no support holding it over here to the left, and they'll say sell, sell, sell. It's going to drop all day long, and then you'll have a little bit of a sell-off below the low of the day, and then you'll have a quick reversal back in the opposite direction. Now, according on where you live, this would have been early in the morning, which sometimes you'll see this closer to market open, which confuses people. Luckily, today it happened at 3 a.m. and we had a bounce. So luckily this didn't happen at 8 o'clock and have a lot of people in the market that are confused. So anyway, we bounced up, and what did we do? We made a higher low. Then we went up, consolidated back down, broke this main change of character, which I talked about in one of the previous videos. Went up, consolidated back down, all the way below the main change character. We went up, broke this previous high, candle, wick itself, closed back below, and we started selling off. Now, some people may say at this particular point, you have right here's your high, lower high, equal tops, and we look like we could be going back down here to create a lower low. I'm going to show you one of the things that I look at, and I call it bullish momentum. After we hit this higher low here, and we went up, come back down and make this equal bottom, and we started to go up again. You notice this right here. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you've seen me talk about this particular movement in the market. Now let's look at all the previous tops where it's sold off. You'll notice a significant difference. The closest previous top that we've had that looked very similar would have been this one. You can see this is what I would be calling bullish momentum, where you have more than 5 candles consolidating at the top. And this one did sell back off, and it would have tapped into this order block that would have been right here. But for the most part, a lot of the times whenever you see this particular movement, it is building up pressure, and once it breaks to the top side, it moves quickly. So this particular trade right here is a 37 RR trade that could have been taken today. 37.19. You just put your stop loss a little bit lower than the current candles that it's holding the pressure. Let me click this off so you can see it a little bit better. And you can see you entered right through here. You could have entered right here. I mean, it doesn't really matter where you enter in that spot. You're just going to put your stop loss below these previous candles. Now, it could stop you out and go right back up, so you might want to increase it just a little bit. But this should hold. If this is bullish momentum, it's showing you the support area right through here. So this is what I consider bullish momentum. And then we had a huge breakout to the upside, which is what you want. You want to get in those trades that's going to move very quickly, whether that be to the upside or the downside. If you're sitting there for 5 or 10 minutes after you enter a trade and you don't know which direction it's going, you probably should not be in the trade. Okay, so we went up here, we broke the previous day's high. We had our take profit there. We also had a previous mitigated order block there close. So that's the current trade that would have been a 37.19 today. A really, really solid trade. I haven't traded this whole week. I've been under the weather, and I hope to be better soon. But looking at this day and the current movement, we had a outside sweep candle on the daily. We sweep the sell side liquidity at early day, and then we broke to the upside above the previous day's high. Outside candle, bullish momentum, tricking people down here to start selling, having a reversal to the upside. Now this is just my analysis, but I believe we're going to continue to move up. There is a couple different things that I look at for determining this. It's the outside candle on the daily. it generally triggers a reversal into the opposite direction, which it could do that. And I'm going to show you, regardless if you're going short or long, if you play these risk to reward trades and you enter the market at the right time, it doesn't matter which way you think the market's going to go, because you're going to hit massive returns. And when you do hit your stop losses, they're very minimal. That's what smart money trading is all about, having minimal losses with huge gains. All right, so if we look at the 4 hour, we notice a couple different things. We've got a 4 hour order block up here at the top. We've got a huge unmitigated fair value gap on the 4 hour. We got an outside sweep candle on the daily, which showed it picked up that sell sign liquidity before breaking the previous day high. We're currently on 3 green daily candles. Now, what's our resistance area? Well, right here is a daily fair value gap that's been 50% mitigated. Now, if we push above this 50% mark on the next trading day, more than likely this whole fair value gap on the daily is going to be mitigated, and we're going to continue pushing up towards this order block. Now, if we look at the overall picture, we know we're in the downtrend. Some people don't trade against the major trend. If that's the way you trade, you're not going to be taking any buys. You're going to be waiting for that resistance point to show you that the market's selling off again. And you're trying to catch these big moves to the downside. These big moves to the downside, big moves to the downside. And then when you're in this consolidation phases, you're going to be just waiting patiently if you like these longer trades. But each person's going to trade a little bit differently. You can be whatever kind of SMC trader that you want to be. There's many different ways you can trade SMC and be profitable. All right, so a couple different points of interest. We did break the previous day's high. We come back down. We started entering this fair value gap here. We pushed back up. The close of these equal tops would be a resistance area. It breaks that. Your main swing high breaks that. You're going to be entering this fair value gap, and we will push up towards the 50% mitigation area. We don't always have to hit the 50% mitigation area. It could enter this thing 20%, 15%, and reverse back down. But when you're on your lower time frames, look at those bull order blocks. Look good. All right, so when you're on your lower time frames and you make an entry, you can pull a portion of your trade off the table at any time that you want to. So let's say you saw this particular area, you saw this bottom here, and you thought this was going to be the spot that started to go back up. So let's say you put this here. Now, if you hit control, hold this down, it allows you to move it better. So if you put this here, you don't take profit close to the main swing high, that's a 15 RR trade. Okay, you enter profit a little bit. Let's say your first take profit point is 50%. You didn't quite make it. You stopped out. Not much of a loss, is it? For that huge return. It's one of the smart money concepts. Is amazing. So we're going to do it again. We had another low created. We had a bullish order block created here. And we're just going to stick it here. We saw this creating here, and you were going to take it here. You're going to put your stop loss slightly below the low, and we're going to try it again. It's 11.4. Most of my trades are close to 10 to 1. So these trades are really, really good trades. Now, if you're a beginner SMC trader and you're trading the live markets, it's obviously not as easy when you're starting out. My recommendation is a minimum of 3 to 1. 3 to 1, between like 3 and 5 to 1. Get your feet wet. Start in the demo account. Provide your college education for your trading, showing that you are a profitable trader before entering the live markets. So we're pushing up. We've entered a 50% or over a 50% mark. You can say the 50% mark. We're over 50% mitigated on this bear chalk order block. It's an eternal order block. You're not going to hold nearly as much value on these as you are your main order blocks. But because this is a resistance point, if it was me, I would be taking a portion of this trade off the table. This would have been my first take profit point. It's 50% mitigation mark. My second one probably been this previous day's high. And my third one would have probably let it complete the trade with a trailing stop loss. It doesn't have to happen like this, but I do believe we start heading back up to start the mitigation out on the imbalance on the 1 hour before entering a resistance area and being brought back down all the way to this order block at the bottom. All right, guys, there's going to be a quick analysis on EURUSD today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, enter the free Discord. We got a free giveaway that's going to be drawn tomorrow morning at 8:14, and it's going to be a 3-month giveaway. Currently, I believe there's 31 entries into the giveaway. All you'll do is join Discord, trade SMC with us. All you'll do is hit this emoji here to be entered. And as you can see, it draws tomorrow at 8:14 a.m. Now, if you want to sign up for the product, you can get 7 days for just $1. You'll go to ArtiumPro.io and you can play with the aura while you're here. I love this thing. It follows your mouse around. Alright, so yeah, that's cool. Alright, so you come over here, you can go over here to try now. You can pick whatever plan you want to. If you do the quarterly, it's a little bit better deal than the monthly. If you do the yearly, it's even a better deal than the quarterly. All 3 plans, you get 7 days for just $1. You'll just hit try now and you'll sign up. Now, during your 7 days, if you say, this really is not for me, it's not the way I trade, I don't like the product, whatever. All right, you just go up here into your account, you'll sign back in with your email address, and you can hit cancel subscription. But like always, you're gonna love this product. It's really great. We spent many months coding this. We're getting rave reviews of it, and people just like it in general. Don't forget to join before tomorrow morning if you're watching it between now and then. Even if you're watching this after the fact, go ahead and join Discord. We have giveaways every so often to celebrate new things that we're achieving within the community. And we welcome everybody to come trade with us. Hope you have a great rest of your day, weekend, and we'll see y'all on the next video. Take care.
Oh man, I still go, 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 go. Hustle hard, hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave.